Hello everyone, welcome back to my another video. So in this video particularly I'm going to talk about consumer mindset and how it has been growing so quickly that we don't even realize that how our life has slipped away from our hand and we don't have any control in itself. So we consume a lot of things every day, and I'm not just talking about doom scrolling or watching TikTok videos or doing some activities that are not uplifting your life. But besides that, there are stuff that we do which kind of doesn't add any kind of value in our life. And I came to a realization where I feel like there are ways where you can literally have very few things and still be in a position where you feel like you have everything. That's a minimalistic lifestyle. So I'm not saying that you need to cut down things, but I'm saying that try to manage things. Besides, because I have seen people who are gathering more and more and more stuff, feeling that they have some sort of FOMO, or they are missing out something. They might see some of their friends have something, so they want to have that pressure to buy the stuff, which kind of is not important as they think, but just because someone has it, now they want it, right? And that same mindset goes to consumer mindset. So we humans are not created to consume. The way we are consuming more and more stuff, the dumber we are becoming. And I was I will tell you a story. Like, uh 2 weeks ago, when I was on a train, it was half an hour ride, and then I was reading a book, and then I I kind of observe whenever I go, and I was looking. There was some lady by my side and two people in front of me, and everybody was on phone. And the thing is, I was actually observing what they were actually doing was that they were just doing like their thumbs were going up and down. That means they were scrolling on something, right? So they were watching a video. That means maybe Instagram reel, maybe a YouTube shorts, or maybe a TikTok reel. So why is that happening? Why is that happening like a pandemic? Like, and they were not the only people that I saw on the whole tram. If out of 40 people, maybe like more than 30 people were on their phone, right? So that is the reason why more and more people are becoming victim of consumer mindset, and that is leading them to nothing, just a waste of energy. And I the okay I also consume thing. I'm not saying I don't consume, but the thing is, I kind of try to evolve more than that. So I'm speaking in front of camera, I am putting my words through the video, and I will put it on YouTube, so that maybe 10 people might listen to the way or the things that I want to say. And so there are many things happening at the same time. I'm able to speak in front of camera articulately. I am trying to build more confidence. I'm trying to add or give value to the people if someone's watching. I'm trying to um, build a personal brand on YouTube, or there are a lot of advantages on producing things, right? That's why it's a creator economy. That's why more and more people are like into building stuff, and how they are dominating the whole market, right? Content creator are the one who are dominating the whole market, and then getting all the advertisements. So my idea is I'm not saying that you need to be a content creator, but the thing is, like, even if you are consuming, try to give or try to build something like a side quest. You can be a writer. You can just write something, maybe a tweet on X, maybe and Substack article, maybe write on Medium or Quora, or whatever is it, right? And not just writing, maybe capture some photos, get a camera, create something. When you create something, you will realize the importance of how, and you will feel so good when you have your own stuff. So you will have that label mark on the things that you have built, right? So if you capture a great photo or great video, then who did that? You did it, and you feel like, oh, I can do this stuff, right? Rather than watching someone's video, why wouldn't I capture some video or a moment, right? And the laws applies to everything, whatever you do in life. It's just about creating. Maybe if you wanna, if you're on shy, you wanna post it on YouTube or any social media platform, and having that sort of so whenever I'm saying this, don't take it as you have to monetize it or you want to make money. Just as a side quest, just as things that you want to do, or you, as you go through, you might realize that, oh, I can monetize this, or maybe if you blew up, then that's great, you can make it as your career. But start it as a something that you wanted to build. If when you have that sort of side quest, that desire to build something, and even though if you don't have, you should try to build it, because eventually you'll figure it out that it's something helpful, it's something is really adding value to your life. And that's what I understood, that building is so important. And when you build stuff, you realize that you become better when you so when I'm talking to a camera, maybe 10 people will listen to me, but actually the benefit is for me, because I am being better at speaking, I'm being confident, I'm being articulate, right? I can precise on what to say and what not, and I can control my words, and I can learn new vocab. So that's what is the power of building things. And consume, but consume in a level where you feel like you are not literally frying your brain. Instead of doom scrolling, write a script for a video, capture some photo, write an article. If you want to build stuff, like build some ebooks or whatever you want to build something. It can be anything. It doesn't need to be something that is related to making money or having a huge mass audience. So that's what I was trying to tell to everybody, that you need to build stuff, and we human are not here to actually consume the amount of information that we are consuming in everyday basis, which is kind of absurd because everybody does it. So and also because we have so much potential, and our brain has that ability to produce stuff more than consume, and we kind of are like frying our brain by getting more and more information. And there is a kind of, I realize that more and more people are like into podcasts and then listening to the conversation, right? I feel like, yes, they are really good, like listening to conversation between people are really good, or maybe Joe Rogan or whatever it is. But the thing is, like, if you are listening to someone having conversation, maybe you will get some ideas on that, but it doesn't mean that you are improving yourself. And that's the misconception so many people have, that listening to more and more videos makes you more better, more productive, which is kind of counterproductive for me, that I have realized so far. And I kind of limit myself from overdosing the information that I needed, because I know my limit, how much I need. And most people listen more and more but implement less. But I wanted to listen less but implement more on the stuff that I have listened, right? And that's what is the difference, right? And yeah, that's it I want to emphasize on. And thank you for watching, guys.